Itia Iran de larai chuli ase February 28 te United States aro Israel pra miligina Iran de military sites aro leadership ke target kurigina air strike marshe. US President Donald Trump pra tailaga Truth Social post te kuishe ki itu operation do Iran ke nuclear hatiyar nalobule nimide aro America manukhan ge bacha bole karne ase koigina likhishe. Taipa Iran manukhan ge bi taikan laga sokar girai dibole matishe. Pichide khobor paishe ki Iran laga Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei bi itu attack te mori jaishe. US or Israel pra Iran de strike mariado achanak pra ahianai aro Supreme Leader Muria pra itu larai khotom hua nai. US or Israel pra koyase ki Iran laga nuclear program do khatra ase. Kintu Iran koyase ki tai ka nuclear bomb bana nohoi. February 28 day US or Israel pra Iran de strike nakuria age hafta khande US or Iran pa nuclear program laga opor khota kuri thageshe. Huilibi itu din Israel pra junaishe ki taikan Iran de joint operation kuri ase aro Trump pra junaishe ki itu operation laga naam do Operation Epic Fury hobo.
A short time ago, the United States military began major combat operations in Iran. Our objective is to defend the American people by eliminating imminent threats from the Iranian regime, a vicious group of very hard, terrible people. Its menacing activities directly endanger the United States, our troops, our bases overseas, and our allies throughout the world. For 47 years, the Iranian regime has chanted death to America and waged an unending campaign of bloodshed and mass murder, targeting the United States, our troops, and the innocent people in many, many countries. Among the regime's very first acts was to back a violent takeover of the U.S. Embassy in Tehran, holding dozens of American hostages for 444 days. In 1983, Iran's proxies carried out the Marine barracks bombing in Beirut that killed 241 American military personnel. In 2000, they knew and were probably involved with the attack on the USS Cole. Many died. Iranian forces killed and maimed hundreds of American service members in Iraq. The regime's proxies have continued to launch countless attacks against American forces stationed in the Middle East in recent years, as well as U.S. naval and commercial vessels and international shipping lanes. It's been mass terror, and we're not going to put up with it any longer. From Lebanon to Yemen and Syria to Iraq, the regime has armed, trained, and funded terrorist militias that have soaked the earth with blood and guts. And it was Iran's proxy, Hamas, that launched the monstrous October 7th attacks on Israel, slaughtering more than 1,000 innocent people, including 46 Americans, while taking 12 of our citizens hostage. It was brutal. Something like the world has never seen before.
Israel aga President Benjamin Netanyahu pra itu homoy kushi ki Israel bi operation ekta Lions Roar kwade part ase aro lagi thagya tak etu operation do chuli thagibo.
הרמטכ"ל וראש המוסד. נתתי הנחיות להמשך המערכה. אתמול חיסלנו את הרודן חמינאי, יחד איתו חיסלנו עשרות מבכירי משטר הדיכוי. כוחותינו הולמים עכשיו בלב טהרן בעוצמות הולכות וגוברות, וזה רק ילך ויתגבר עוד יותר במהלך הימים הקרובים. ועם זאת, אלה ימים כואבים. אתמול כאן בתל אביב, ועכשיו בבית שמש, איבדנו אנשים יקרים. ליבי יוצא למשפחות, ואני שולח בשם כולכם אזרחי ישראל איחולי החלמה לפצועים. אנחנו במערכה שבה אנחנו מביאים את כל כוחו של צה"ל, כפי שלא היה מעולם, למערכה הזאת, כדי להבטיח את קיומנו ועתידנו. אבל אנחנו מביאים למערכה הזאת גם את סיועה של ארצות הברית, את ידידי, נשיא ארצות הברית דונלד טראמפ, את צבא ארצות הברית, ושילוב הכוחות הזה מאפשר לנו לעשות את מה שאני מייחל לעשות כבר 40 שנה. להכות את משטר הטרור שוק על ירך. כך הבטחתי.
Pujur 9:27 a.m. de Iran laga jaga alak te explosion kan report hoise. Capital Tehran de Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei laga office osor de bi strike marshe. Etu pichide Iran pa North Israel de marshe. Iran pa US military base thagya Qatar, Kuwait, UAE, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia aro Jordan sopte target kurigina marshe. Iran pa koyese ke to attack to taika naga sovereignty ge direct attack ase.
जंजर हो गया यार अल्लाह अकबर मदाम मदाम
حركت المويات والساع يا الله ما لك الحرك مش سهل يا رب
جاوي حقا عندنا من عندنا الان نحن نصور
ايوه
تصبر جاوي
مالك كله غاز وبترول ها شوف كم المقرات هناك كيف يا رب استر يا
Ati larai do bishi dangor hoigina ase kintu itu laga larai do bishi deri pa ahi thagya laga ase. Iran aro Israel do bishi deri pa kunuba laga khilaf operation cyber attack manuge mora aro alak country kan de mari thagigina ahi ase. Israel aro US pa Iran laga nuclear program do dunia kane khatra thagya koi ase. Etu nimide khota khan bi bishi kurigina ahishe aro Iran laga opor sanction khan bi bishi lagaigina ahishe. UN pra March 1 day etu larai condemn kurigina party sobke negotiate kuribi koigina matishe.
Mr. President, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I will speak directly to three areas today: the principles, the facts, and the way out. First, the principles. The UN Charter provides the foundation for the maintenance of international peace and security. Article 2 of the Charter clearly states, all members shall refrain in their international relations from the threat or use of force against the territorial integrity or political independence of any state. International law and international humanitarian law must always be respected. That is why, since this morning, I have condemned the massive military strikes by the United States and Israel against Iran. And I also condemned the subsequent attacks by Iran, violating the sovereignty and territorial integrity of Bahrain, Iraq, Jordan, Kuwait, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates. We are witnessing a grave threat to international peace and security. Military action carries the risk of igniting a chain of events that no one can control in the most volatile region of the world. Let me be clear. There is no viable alternative to the peaceful settlement of international disputes. Lasting peace can only be achieved through peaceful means, including genuine dialogue and negotiations. Mr. President, third, the region and the world need a way out now. I call for de-escalation and an immediate cessation of hostilities. The alternative is a potential wider conflict with grave consequences for civilians and regional stability. I strongly urge all parties to return immediately to the negotiating table, notably on the Iran nuclear program. I note that the US President has reportedly talked with leaders of Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and the United Arab Emirates. Iran's foreign minister has reportedly spoken to his counterparts in GCC countries and Iraq, and everything must be done to prevent a further escalation. To this end, I call on all member states to strictly uphold their obligations under international law, including the UN Charter, to respect and protect civilians in accordance with international humanitarian law, and to ensure nuclear safety. Let us act responsibly and together to pull the region and our world back from the brink.